Hello everybody! In this tutorial, we will be showing you how to make Poseidon's Trident from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. First, take a 5-foot piece of 3/4 inch PVC pipe and glue a crosspiece to the top of it. Glue two 2-inch long pieces of 3/4 inch PVC pipe to the parallel spaces on the crosspiece. Then glue two L-shaped pieces to the 2-inch pipes. Take three 9-inch long pieces of the 3/4 inch PVC pipe and glue them in the 3 perpendicular positions on top of the staff. Next, trace the top of the trident onto a 2/8 inch piece of EVA foam to just above the 3 notches in the middle and the 1 notch on the bottom. Repeat this step once. Then, glue them to the PVC pipe. And cut 2 pieces of foam for the spaces in between the 3 spikes of the trident. Make sure that both pieces are straight, wide, and short, and then glue them in place. Next, cut 2 straight, wide, and longer pieces and glue them in place on the outer side of the 2 outermost spikes of the trident. Cut 2 small triangles of foam and glue them to either side of the bottommost notch. Cut 2 small circles of foam and glue them to either side of the trident between the top notch and bottommost notch on the outer sides of the trident. Cut 3 spear tips out of 1/4 inch EVA foam. Clip each one of these along the edges at an angle. Take 3 long, slender pieces of foam that are the length of the space between the Trident spikes from the bottom of the spine to the top of the notch in the center of the Trident's tip and glue these together. Then, cut a slightly wider piece of foam and glue over and around the edges of the 3 pieces that you just glued together. Do this step a total of 6 times. Next, take a pair of these and put one on the outside of the Trident spikes and the inner part of the same spike. Do this for the other 2 spikes and then use Quick Seal to cover the crease between the foam and the PVC. Allow 4 minutes for this to dry. Now you are ready to begin sculpting. First, secure the top of the Trident in a vise and glue the 3 spikes you made out of foam to the ends of the 3 Trident spikes. Cover them in a thin layer of Magic Sculpt and make sure you cover the joints and blend them in with the rest of the spike. Do this for the 3 middle notches at the bottom of each spike. Then, start sculpting the design on the main part of the Trident. This is composed of bulbous, oval-shaped blobs and plenty of snakes. Graft them on as shown here, and use some snakes to cover any seams from the foam. This process takes up to 4 hours. Next, sculpt the bottom. Cut out a plug of foam and glue it to the bottom of the spear. Then, sculpt over that with any design that you like. Use snakes to create an edge, then leave a space. This is the voiceover track for TJ's replacement dialogue. Next, allow the magic sculpt to harden for 6 to 7 hours. Use Gabriella wood glue to prime all the exposed foam parts to give them a smooth finish. Once it has hardened, spray paint the top and bottom of the Trident silver. The exact color you need is called Brilliant Aluminum. At this point in the process, all that's left is painting. Mix black acrylic paint in a small bowl with water. This mixture should be 1 part paint and 2 parts water. Then take a sponge and dip it in the mixture and dab it all over the silver parts of the Trident. This is called the acrylic wash dabbing technique. Spray paint the space in between jet black. Spray the entire Trident down with an acrylic lacquer. Let this dry for another 20 minutes and you're done.